looking at Portugal, I know we've been critical. I know you like to criticize managers.
No.
It's hard not to criticize this guy.
It is. It really is. And I don't want to be mean at all, and I don't want to pick on him. But the more I think about it, the more I see the reactions.
He seems like a nice man. Like,
he's a lovely guy, and he's done great for them by winning these Euros against all odds, not winning many games after 90 minutes, having, to ride their luck a little bit too. But it's theirs, and I'm not bitter even if they beat us in the final. But this is a different generation, maybe the best generation they've ever had. And for me, to not come out of a group with the Republic of Ireland, Luxembourg, Azerbaijan, and Serbia, as good as this Serbia generation is, and we said we gave them a lot of credit, and they maybe deserved more, and the way they celebrated showed you how important it is as well for them, even if it's not new that they qualify for the World Cup. This is terrible for Portugal football not to make it through directly to the World Cup, and I hope for them that they qualify, because I think all the big countries and all the big players have to be in the World Cup. But now you don't know. They could find a very awkward draw in the semi-final and then play Italy in the final of the playoffs.
Stop bringing it up unless you're trying to
I'm just saying.
De-jinx it.
But I'm just saying, because it's far from. I believe Mancini when he says we're gonna win our playoffs and go to the World Cup, and maybe we might win it. For Portugal, I've got far less certainty about them making it all the way, winning those 2 games coming up, than Italy, for example.
Yeah. I wonder the dynamic for both these teams, really not just for them, but for everybody in the playoffs. And we'll be getting into these other teams in a second. These next games are in 4 months, and there is so much that can change in 4 months, not just in terms of injuries.
Yeah,
you're going to be dropped in there. I know in Italy right now there's talk. Mancini's asked, is it possible to have some training sessions in January for national team players? They're going to look at it. It kind of feels as if Mancini and Santos are going to be just dropped in there, and be like, all right, 90 minutes, here you go, 3 days training, boom, good luck.
Yeah,
it is a big reset button, and the question is, do you change what you've done until now?
Yeah, and
to try to surprise somebody, or do you just say, all right, we're going to live or die by what got us this far?
And that's why it favors again the smaller countries, the smaller side, who will go in with no pressure. Or less pressure, certainly. They all Scotland want to make the World Cup, of course, for the first time since '98.
Scotland are seeded.
Yeah, seeded. Wales, all those teams. But there's less pressure than an Italy or a Portugal, for example. So you go in, and your biggest asset and will be your motivation, will be that desire. Not that Italian players and Portuguese players won't be motivated, but it's just a very different mindset, I think, from where you're coming from. And I don't know, for me as a neutral, because I'm going to be neutral, not you. I'll be loving it, but you can see that the pressure is going to build very, very quickly.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.